This is FQ's Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by the Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. Tonight, week one of the high school football season, it'll be the Athens Warriors taking on the Williamsville Bullets here in Williamsville, a Sangamo Conference matchup. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson. We're back for the fourth consecutive year of high school football on CW23. Adam, and really, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Opening night, ideal temperature, a little bit of a breeze, and two teams who made the playoffs last year, and they're ready to go.
Yeah, both teams made deep runs. I mean, it feels like season just ended, and we're already back here really excited. It's football season. Can't get any better.
What do you see as tonight's SEFQ's keys to the game?
First off, it's going to be tempo. Athens is very methodical. They like to go at their own pace. Williamsville likes to get up and go. Whoever can set their tempo the quickest, I think, is going to have a leg up. Secondly is who's going to step up in this game. A lot of seniors graduated for both teams. A lot of big playmakers. So you're going to hear a lot of new names tonight. Who's going to step up and make those big plays? And finally, you're going to see a lot of running. Athens loves to run the ball. They're never shy away from that. But Williamsville is going to take on a new identity. They ain't going to throw it around as much as they used to. You're gonna see a lot of running from Williamsville tonight.
It's exciting. Two well-coached teams, two traditional powerhouses in the area, and we're just about set to go. But before we do that, we're going to check in with our sideline reporter for tonight, Thomas Patrick from ABC News Channel 20, who has tonight's forecast as well. Thomas?
Thanks, Paul and Adam. Glad to be back. Glad football is back here in Illinois. As for our weather, well, it's always windy when we come to Williamsville, and that too holds true. The temperatures have been down today. We're only in the upper 60s. That's where we'll be all day long, feeling a little bit more like mid-September as opposed to the first week of the season. As for that rain we saw this morning, about 1 to 2 inches fell across the area, but the field conditions holding up quite well. So it looks like the wind is going to play a much bigger factor than the rain will as we head throughout the course of the game today. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Thomas. We'll be back with the opening kickoff here on CW23 in just a minute.
They know we got to be on at 6:20 or whatever.
If this was our first, again, I always say that, it seems like. To SEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. Paul Wappel and Adam Anderson. We are in Williamsville, just about set for the kickoff. Right now, we're going to go to tonight's coin toss, which is brought to you by Midwest Technical Institute. And Adam, have to have the coin toss before you start the game, and boy, these guys, they have to be ready to go.
You got to get all the nerves out. You got to get excited. It's week one. You're playing a big opponent. It's beautiful weather. It's not 100 degrees. It is a little windy. That might factor in.
And a great crowd. Yes, and again, want to thank Midwest Technical Institute for sponsoring tonight's coin toss. And there it is. As you see, representatives from Athens and Williamsville on the field, along with the officials for tonight's game. We are in Williamsville. Athens and Williamsville Sangamon Conference matchup.
Take a look here. Looks like Athens will be getting the ball here first.
And that's how we will start then. Opening night, first quarter action. We are just about set for the 2018 high school football season to begin.
Can you believe this is our 4th year?
It's hard to believe.
It
Great games, and we certainly know we're going to have some more of them this year, right?
Absolutely. Got 9 great games on the schedule. We're hitting it off with a bang here in week 1.
Certainly one of the best matchups. We talked about it on the previous show a little while ago in the area, especially when you get the Sangamon Conference, 2 tough opponents like these two. Familiar with postseason play, made it last year, and have some new faces and some familiar faces returning on both sides, and 2 outstanding coaches.
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna two of the better coaches you're going to see in the area. Athens fell a little short to Tuscola last year in the semis. Williamsville ran into a tough Byron team in the quarterfinals, but again, Sangamon Conference just gets you ready for that kind of deep playoff run.
Yeah, Athens doesn't have Drayton Davis and Malatoris, but they've got some more. Laird is back.
Yeah, Nick Laird's back.
He'll be a ton.
He's going to be a big one to watch. And also, Noah Tisdale. He's a tight end, and in Athens, you don't throw the ball a whole lot, but he is a very big target for Jake Richards. He could be kind of a sleeper one to watch here tonight.
And one of the best players last year, certainly quarterback Justice Ferrier, is gone, and we'll see how the Bullets do this year. Yeah. And kicking off will be Brendan Bishop for the Bullets. And we are underway in Williamsville. Fielded by Cameron Floyd. To the 20-25, got some room, 30-35. Up, ended at the 38-yard line by the kicker. Wow, what a great way to start the season. Nice
he had
back.
Some room. Great job by the Athens Warriors. They really got the return set up quickly, got on their blocks, and great field position.
We're going to take a look at tonight's Illinois Air National Guard first half, check that. The starting lineups brought to you by East Bay. East Bay tonight. I want to thank East Bay for being back as a sponsor. You see the offensive starters there for the Williamsville Bullets. Even though they're on defense, that's all right. We'll take a look at them, and we'll show you Athens in a second. So 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Across the 45. A good pickup there for number 9, Nick Laird.
But you're going to hear that name a lot tonight. You're going to hear a lot this season. Nick Laird could be one of the top returning players here in the Sangamon Conference this year. Didn't get featured a ton with Drayton Davis. He kind of hit back. He is going to be the guy this year for the Athens Warriors.
We'll call it 2nd and 2 from the 46-yard line. Opening drive for the visiting Warriors. Handoff again, and a first down, and a little bit more than that. So as the Warriors start early with the ground game, and that is good enough for a Casey's General Store first down. And Casey's General Store, one of our first down sponsors this year, all season long, thanks to Casey's General Store.
Yep. They're having a great first drive here. And I know Coach Reed, the offensive coordinator at Athens, is going to run his main plays to try to see what Williamsville's going to do to stop him and if any changes are going to be made. But you got to run your identity, and this is what the Athens Warriors do.
So 1st and 10, just across midfield, the Warriors. Handoff, hit hard at the line and thrown back for a loss. Bullets read that one. They took care of Dalton DiGiovanna. Sorry about that.
Number 26 right there, Trevor Shue, just made a perfect read here off the line of scrimmage, came unblocked, and it almost disrupted that handoff a little bit.
So it'll be 2nd down.
and 10 for the Warriors. Temperature just ideal. Nice breeze from our right to left. There's the handoff. And Di Giovanna again with the carry. A little bit this time. Some positive yardage.
You know, any yardage is positive here for the Athens Warriors. Now, they're not known as a throwing team, but from everything I've heard about, the number 3, Jake Richards, the new quarterback, he's got an arm on him. You could see Athens put the ball in the air a little bit more this year than in years past.
Athens program, we've talked about that before. Just incredible, and the success they've had. Program, what, less than 15 years, 13, 14 years, I think. So 3rd and 9, 3rd and long. Back to throw, and picked off at the 40-yard line by the Bullets. Keegan McGann with the INT for the home team. So just like that on 3rd down, Adam, they throw it, picked off.
You know what? That was a great play by McGann. Richards did have a guy open, just did get enough height on the ball to get it to number 24 there, Cameron Floyd. But great play by McGann to undercut that route, and we're going the other way.
So 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Bullets. We get a chance to see Damon Cody, the quarterback, who's taken over for Justice Ferrier, who graduated. And a whistle on the field and a flag, our first flag of the season.
Yep, get used to that. Week 1, you're going to see it more than ever. You talk about it in the locker room, you talk about it all week, don't jump off sides. It's a different atmosphere, you think you're okay, and it's going to happen probably a few times here tonight.
So back up the Bullets 5 yards, 1st and 15, 9:21.
Yeah, Damon Cody, he's got big shoes to fill. Justice Ferrier was once-in-a-lifetime type quarterback here for the Bullets.
There's the handoff. And not much there for the Bullets.
That was number 6, Grant Ruperter, just nothing going right there. He was just completely locked up there up the middle. It's going to be...
Give him a yard, 2nd and 14. Cody in the shotgun. Fakes, throws, across the middle, got his man who had the interception, and he's got plenty of real estate to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Keenan McGann. Wow! 65 yards, Adam.
Right,
and that is a Young Security touchdown. Our touchdown sponsor this season. For every touchdown, Young Security will donate $50 to a local charity. This week's charity, the Minnie O'Byrne Crisis Nursery.
Kind of a little play action or maybe a run pass option there. Damon Cody sees that no one's picking up McGann up the middle, just dumps a nice easy pass to him. He does the rest of it.
Nothing fancy. It just worked. Had an open man, and now the Bullets will attempt the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 7-0. With 8:43 to go as Brendan Bishop sends it through the upright. So early strike by the Bullets. Go to the air, and just like that, 65 yards, and here we go. So,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, nothing doing there. Might have been a little miscommunication on the Warrior defense there with McGann just coming free up the middle.
All right, we're going to take a short break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more action from Williamsville in just a minute. Presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. I'm Paul Wappel along with Adam Anderson. We are in Williamsville, where the home team, the Bullets, have just taken a 7-0 lead against Athens on a 65-yard touchdown pass from Cody to McGann.
Yeah, that was really about it. A little play action or a little read there by Damon Cody. Just delivered a perfect strike right into McGann, and he did the rest.
Took advantage of the turnover, the interception, you know, that they had picked up. So
he's helping himself out. Had the interception, turns around, gets a touchdown.
8:43 to go. First quarter action, and Brendan Bishop will again do the kicking honors for the Bullets.
Cameron Floyd had the big return on the first kick. Let's see if Williamsville plays this one any differently.
And there it is, a Midwest Illinois National Guard kickoff.
Kind of pooched that one a little bit, kicked it a little bit shorter.
Not much there for that one, so.
Brought down by junior number 52.
We take a look at the touchdown from just a couple of minutes ago, Adam. Like you said, nothing fancy, open man across the middle, just takes off.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there by the Warrior defense. Let him, Keegan McGann come right up the seam free, and didn't have to do much else other than run.
1st and 10 from the 24. Jack Richards, quarterback for the Warriors. See how they fare on their second possession. Left side. Gain of a few there.
Yeah, and that is
Caleb Orme.
That play right there, it's a double dive in football coaches' terms. It is almost like an option play. You have 2 options, maybe 3 sometimes. That is a staple of the Warriors. You're going to see that a lot here tonight.
Pick up a 3, call it 2nd and 7 for the Warriors. Richard gives, near side. A little bit there, not much. Nick Laird with the carry.
Yeah, a little inside counter action. Again, the wing T double wing offense is all about misdirection and making sure that you're paying attention to everything we're doing, not exactly what the defense is showing you. Everybody calls it old school. Hey, you got to do what works. Athens has done a great job making this their part of their program.
They certainly have. 3rd and 3, 7:28 to go, first quarter. Jack Richards under center, pitches back. Laird, and looks like the ball come loose.
It looked like the ball came out,
I think he got it.
I think he did get it back.
So you got a first down on that for the Warriors. That's a Casey's General Store first down. Ball on the 35-yard line. Let's go down to the sidelines and check in with Thomas Patrick. Thomas?
Yeah, thanks, Paul and Adam. A lot of focus is going to be on senior quarterback Damon Cody during this game. We just saw him throw a touchdown on the previous drive, but he's got some big shoes to fill, as you alluded to, with Justin Ferrier departing from last year. But head coach Aaron Coons told me before the game that he has worked his tail off. He's got that senior experience and leadership, and as we saw in that first drive, already led his team down the field for an opening score.
Thank you, Thomas. And Jake Sturgeon there picks up the reception for Athens.
It's a big target. It's 6'3", 165. Just got to find him there.
Just throw it high and he'll jump and catch it, right?
So that's important for Jack Richards. Complete your first pass, your first varsity start. Get a little nervous. That's a big, I think, go moving forward.
Second down carry there, and DiGiovanna, nothing there.
Yeah, there's a lot of beef up front here on this Williamsville Bullet, and I don't mean that in a bad way. They look like college students. They are some big guys. Athens also has some very big guys. I'm glad linemen weren't that big when I played. Might have been a little different story.
3rd and 4 for the Warriors, who trail 7-0 first quarter here in Williamsville. Richards from the gun, back to throw, looking, got a man, complete, and not enough for the first down, as the reception was made by Cameron Floyd.
Brought down by Keegan McGann.
Lost a little footing there. Again, we had a lot of rain. Grass could still be a little bit wet. It was going to be tight. He was going to have to make probably a move, but losing your footing right there, and we're going to have our first punt of the evening.
We certainly will, at least it appears that way, right? So back in punt formation is Jack Richards for the Warriors.
We got no return back. They might be coming after it.
And he does punt. Far sideline and out of bounds. So the Bullets will get Pretty good field position there, about the 33-yard line. As they take over here in the first quarter.
Pretty similar to where they started their last drive, so we'll see what adjustments, what they've talked about on both sidelines. And, I mean, it's been a great day for football so far.
Yes. And, you know, one big player, figuratively, 6'2", 285, Brad Olsov for Williamsville. Adam, but missed all of almost all of last
played
season.
One game last season.
Yeah.
Dad's a legendary Bullet as well.
Yes. Olsov name very familiar in this territory. And to the 45-yard line, pick up of 8 on first down for Williamsville is Grant Ruperta.
Yeah, Grant Ruperta played a little bit last year. So did Keegan McGann. They both had a few, varsity experience, so they're going to lean heavily in this run game this year.
2nd and 2 from the gun. There's the handoff, first down, cross midfield, still on his feet, and brought down about the 47-yard line. So Keenan McGann with another big play for the Bullets.
He's kind of been Mr. Do-It-All here this evening so far.
All right, back down to Thomas Patrick on the sidelines. Thomas?
Thanks, guys. This has been the 3rd straight year CEFCU has sponsored our Friday Night Rivals broadcast here in Central Illinois. Right now, I got Brent Mason, the sales operation manager with CEFCU. First of all, thanks for being here today. And what's it like just being a part of this great, almost Central Illinois tradition now?
Yeah, it's great to be part of it. Every year we've been a part of it. It's gotten bigger and bigger. We couldn't be happier with the way it's turned out. Like, it's just so great to be out here.
What have been some of your favorite moments so far over the years on Friday Night Rivals?
I think it's just getting out to the communities around the area, seeing all the local fans, how excited they are for football season. It's just a super exciting time.
Okay, and I got to ask, what big events does CEFCU have coming up here?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be out here for the next few weeks for the Friday Night Rivals. We've got Zuli Guli coming up here in October, and then I also want to plug one thing we've got coming up is in March 20. It's going to be March 24th. It's the American Lung Association Lung Climb at downtown Springfield. So really excited for that event.
And that's the Wyndham event, right, where you do the stair climb?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 532 steps all the way to the top. So it's a grueling challenge, but a really fun event to be a part of.
I think we could take a few notes from the strength and conditioning coaches here to get us ready for that.
Yeah.
Brent, thanks you so much for joining us here today, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Of course, it's CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, so let's set it back up to the press box.
Thank you, Thomas, and again, thank you to CEFCU for being our main sponsor this year on Friday Night Rivals. We appreciate it, and I know everybody in Central Illinois does as well, and the Bullets get a first down there, so that's a Casey's General Store first down.
Yeah, big catch there by number 89, Scott O'Connor. Again, a whole new wide receiving core out there as well this year.
Cody from the gun, looks, throws, dropped, had it, just couldn't hang on to it. Keenan McGann.
Yeah, and that was a tough play. He had Nick Laird bearing down on him. A simple screen pass, but the biggest part of that screen is you got to block your guys, especially with a throw like that. It's a little dangerous. You take some chances, and lucky enough, nothing bad happened there for the Bullets.
2nd and 10 as Cody looked to the sidelines to get the play. Ball on the 30. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Cody hit by a couple of Warrior defenders, and they're fired up.
The Warriors were all over that. It was well read by the Athens defense. It was kind of an option play here by Williamsville, and Cody really didn't have any options to go anywhere.
Tyler Farrell, number 52, made a good stop there, and he was fired up about it. Why not? It's all right. All right, so 3rd and 11 for Cody and the Bullets. Cody decides to keep it up the middle, stopped short of the 30-yard line.
It looked like a draw play, so a called run there for the Bullets. Looks like Cody might have had a little bit of lane off to the left, might have got caught up in a little bit of junk there with the lineman, and we're going to get a 4th and long here. I would expect Williamsville to go for it.
4th and 9. And they are going for it, the Bullets are. Cody. Looking, left, throws, and tipped by the Warriors, incomplete, so the Warriors will take over on downs. And I want to remind you that Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. CW23TV.com. All right. And I know a lot of people do watch, stream it live, Adam. More and more people are watching it that way, and that's great. If you're at another game or out and about, why not?
Yeah, and
check us out.
I'll be trying to get scores as much as possible. If you got those scores, put them on Twitter, put them on Facebook. I'll find it.
There you go. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Warriors. Jack Richards. Line center, there's the handoff. Nothing there. As Giovanna carries again.
Again, we've talked about new faces. Charles Molatoris last year was just a very dependable fullback. You know, Giovanna, this is his first varsity game. I can't state that probably enough. As much as it might seem the same, it's football. You play JV, you play freshman. Playing on Friday night, it's a different feel. You got to calm your emotions a little bit, and you got to learn on what you've been taught all season.
2nd and 10, and a nice run there across, and he gets the first down. Does Nick Laird, the junior. So that is a Casey's General Store first down for the Warriors, and they will, as they move the chains. 41 seconds ago in the opening quarter.
When you think back to all the Athens teams here, there's always been, you know, one guy that they'll, you know, Hunter Maxwell, Drayton Davis. You could go back to when they first started. There was always a guy they leaned on. Nick Laird is going to be that guy for them this year.
1st and 10, ball on the 42. And up the middle, close to midfield, is DiGiovanna.
Inside trap play, but we do got a flag on the field. Coach Reed is not happy.
There is a penalty marker down.
Illegal motion. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
So it was a delay of game. We caught that delay of game. Again, new quarterback, Jack Richards. He's got to find the clocks. He's got to be cognizant of it because you got to get the playoff. You know, you had an 8-yard gain, and now you're sitting at 1st and 15.
And the clock winding down, and that might do it. I think it will for the first quarter here in Williamsville. So after one quarter, the Bullets lead the Athens Warriors. We'll be back with second quarter action from Williamsville. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson in Williamsville. Second quarter action underway, with the Bullets leading 7-0 on 1st and 16. Handoff, and a good gain there for Orem. Caleb Orem, the wingback junior for the Warriors.
Yeah, had a nice hole there. He made up a lot of yards there, and now you kind of get second and a little bit manageable here for the Warriors.
Pretty quick first quarter.
Adam. Yeah, it went fast. Again, I talked about it in the pregame. You're going to see a lot of running of football. We didn't have a lot of penalties, actually, for a week 1 game, and it went quick.
2nd down and 10. Richards, there's some misdirection. Who's got it? And the Bullets know nothing doing that time on 2nd down.
Yeah, a lot of pressure right up the middle, and got a counter into a reverse. It's a staple of the double wing playbook, but it takes a little bit of time to develop, so you got to make sure you hold your blocks a little bit longer than normal.
And do you have a score from?
Yeah, Chatham Glenwood was up 7-0 at the end of the first over Lanphier. Okay. And then Auburn was also up 6-0 over New Berlin at the end of the first quarter.
All right. We'll keep you posted. 3rd and 11 for the Warriors. Richards throws. Got his man complete across midfield and good for a first down. That is a Shields first down. And Shields, one of our first down sponsors all season long.
Who else? Nick Laird makes the catch. He, great to hold it. Kind of went up and got it here. Went up, made a play, and held on. Took a big hit there as he caught the football, but great job by Nick Laird.
He's really a talented player, Adam. I mean, last year he had a good year as a sophomore. He's only a junior. I mean, he's got 2 full years left here.
Get used to hearing his name.
So 1st and 10 in Bullet territory. Richards, hand off to Laird, up the middle, about the 37-yard line. Check that, sorry, 42-yard line.
Laird, the ball carrier for Athens.
Just simple turn and hand off to Laird. And again, you're going to rely on your strengths, and that's the offensive line for the Warriors. But defensive line for the Bullets is you got a lot of returning starters out there.
Brought down by the Bullets line.
You got Braden Marsh, he's 6'2", 245, and got a couple of sophomores too, Simpson and McCormick. So on defense for the Bullets, 9:30 to go. 2nd and 6. Pitch back to Laird, who goes left and right, and to about the 38-yard line. Close to a
gonna be very
force down, still a bit short.
Yep.
Hard to tell from our vantage point. He is
Yeah,
short.
I thought he was a little bit closer.
Yeah, I did too.
I hope
3rd and a couple, we'll call it.
Hope Nick Laird got in a lot of conditioning. It looks like he's going to be the workhorse here. And you got to go with the hot hand, and he's it right now.
You got to believe these players and the coaches probably, but the players love it that it's not extremely hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cramps and so forth. You can still have them, but maybe not as likely, right? So 3rd and 2 from the 39. Oh, and somebody moved.
I think it is going to be on the Warriors, yep. Try to get up and snap it quick, but you got to get set. You got to stay calm, and got a little antsy there. But I think at this point you're at 3rd and long. You're on your side of the 50. I think you're in 2-down territory if you're the Athens Warriors.
So 3rd and 7 now. From the 44. This side, oh, nothing doing there for Caleb Orem this time. And look who it is on defense.
Yeah.
Who's having a good night on offense. Keegan McGann, the sophomore.
McGann and Shue were right there waiting on that. And a great job by the Bullet defense to read that run.
And Wake Up with Joe Crane and get your out-the-door forecast weekday mornings on News Channel 20, Sunrise. Joe Crane, he does a great job. All right. 4th and 7, punt formation, and they do punt. The Warriors do, and it goes in and out of bounds, so...
It's close. Got the wind underneath it, pushed it, but he put it in a good area, tried to hit the corner.
Tried to angle it. He did angle it just a little too much. So the Bullets will take over on offense.
Coming this fall to CW23, the series premiere.
Leading 7-0 here with 7:45 to go in the 2nd quarter. Opening night, game 1 of the 2018 high school football season.
Got a full house back
Yeah,
there.
full backfield. Handoff. And not a whole lot there. Warriors read that one well.
Might be back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know, Damon Cody might have the best hair in the Sangamon Conference. You see it blowing out of the back of his helmet there.
2nd and 10. Our Cody and company. And he's got plenty of company back there. Who gets it this time? Left side. And he's going. Ruperta gets a little bit. Let's go down the sidelines. Check in with Thomas Patrick. Thomas?
So, hey, thanks, guys. So for those of us that have been fans of the broadcast for the last couple of years, we know that we got a lot of fun coming up at halftime. And here to tell us about that, we got Bill Lynch with Susan's Auto Mall. Thanks for being with us here today.
It's always a blast.
Now, the halftime show has been pretty awesome. So tell us what's going on.
Yeah, this is our 5th year, so it's, we're excited because every year we try to change it, make it a little bit easier. Because, again, at the end of the day, we want everybody to win something and also the school to get, a scholarship for that year. So this year we're starting off at the 5 instead of the 15, so we're moving it up 10 yards. And the kicker has a chance to win up to $250 and the school up to $1,000. So a lot of money we're trying to give away.
Yeah, so, of course, field goal kicks for the students to win money for themselves and the school. And you made it just a little bit easier. And that's really the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah, and we want everybody to win and
Exactly.
and have fun, and we want to give something back to the school, especially for a scholarship for a kid for the for the home team. So.
All right, Bill, thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you and our lucky contestant at halftime today.
Yep, good luck.
All right, enjoy the rest of the game, and we'll set it back up to the box.
Thank you, Thomas. 4th and 6. Missed the play that was going on, incompleted pass. Warriors were all on
it was well covered,
that pass. So yes, so punt formation, and it's a fake, or is it? No, oh, he just gets it away. I think he may have got a piece of it, and the Warriors are going to end up with the ball on the 47, 48-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, so Williamsville comes out. It's what's called a rugby punt. So rugby, you can run and kick the ball, and that's been adapted. You see it a lot in the college game more than ever. So Ruperta is technically declared a runner here. So even after he kicks it and he gets hit there, normally that's roughing the kicker. If you declare yourself a runner like that and then you get tackled as you kick it, all bets are off. There's no penalty. That was well called there by our referees out here tonight, but a little bit of a chance there.
No, that's a great explanation on that. Athens takes over, carry this side, and to the 49, maybe a loss on the play.
Yeah, big 54.
Adam, that play before reminds me a little bit of hockey. When a goalie comes out of the crease and he's considered a regular player.
Yep.
You can that's fair game.
That's a perfect explanation is once you call yourself a runner and he puts it down and he goes upfield, he can be tackled. It doesn't matter if he's kicking it or not. Now, normally, if he's just standing back there kicking it and he run into him, that is a penalty.
2nd and 9, second quarter action from Williamsville. Athens trails 7-0. And Laird, right, got some room, breaks through, and gets some good yardage. And I think he's got enough, Adam, for a first down, and he does.
Yep, he does, yeah.
That is good for a Shields first down. I want to thank Shields for being our first down sponsor again this season. So
Cameron Witz right here,
nice.
number 2 from the Bullets, just hits enough of his leg to slow him down, or that could have been 6 points for Laird.
So 1st and 10, the Warriors have the ball on the Bullets' 37-yard line. 5.5 to go. Second quarter. And not too much. They go to the right side there. And
DiGiovanni, the ball carrier.
DiGiovanni
Brought down by Scott O'Connor of the Bullets.
with the carry.
Didn't get much over there. And again, big number 54, Brad Olsov. Didn't get to play much, so you knew he would be ready to go tonight. Missing 10 games last year. He's going to be tough for the Warriors offensive line to deal with all night.
No doubt about that. 2nd and 10. On this way to the 30, 25-yard line. Hard to tell there. And a nice carry there by Caleb Orm.
Orm had a nice little window there to the outside. I think if he would have kept going instead of hesitating a little bit, he could have got maybe a yard or 2 more right there. But great job by the Athens Warriors out in front of him, too.
And they moved the chains. He did get enough for a first down. That's a Shields first down for the Warriors. Ball on the 26. There's Laird, right side. Breaks a couple of tackles, brought down about the 19-yard line.
This is the kind of drive that the Athens Warriors want to do. They've picked up tempo a little bit, going a little no huddle. They slowly, methodically get it down almost in the red zone, and now they're going to go with a little bit of a pace.
2nd and 4. The give to Giovanna, and he checked that. Orm with the carry. So the Warriors trying to move quickly there, and
you know, this running offense, it's going to wear you out a little bit now with a little bit of that tempo. Now they're going to go back to a huddle. You're going to wear out this Bullet defensive line. Williamsville, again, might think about taking a timeout to calm you guys down, talk about it, rethink what's going on, because, you know, now we're inside the red zone.
And it's 1st and 10, another Shields first down. There's the handoff. DiGiovanna. And both teams with 3 timeouts. Adam, neither team has used their timeout, any timeout so far. So this will be 3:27 clock running in the second quarter. And we're going to remind you that tonight at 10:15 on ABC News Channel 20, get all of your local high school football highlights and scores on News Channel 20's Friday Night Rivals recap with Donnie Tillman and Carly Bell. Be sure to tune in. Laird, left side, trying to get in there, and he is in for the touchdown from 6 yards out, and that is a Young Security touchdown. Another $50 donation goes to the Minneburn Crisis Nursery.
Nick Laird, second effort, third effort, fourth effort. He was going to get in the end zone. He was not going to be denied there. It's going to take a few guys to bring him down. That was a great drive by the Athens Warriors to get back in this football game.
And let's see if the Warriors can tie it. Well, nope, they're going to go for 2.
Maybe take the lead here.
They're not going to mess around the kicking game. And Richards, across the middle, complete. Conversion is good. And a big target there, caught by number 82, Noah Tisdale.
Again, I told you it'd be a big target before the game.
8-7, Athens leads Williamsville. We're going to take a short break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more action from Williamsville in just a minute. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. And I'll let you know that the Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois would like to thank our EMS and first responders at tonight's game for being the heart of the community. Thank you for all you do from Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. So thank you for everything they do. They are pretty important, and we appreciate, everybody appreciates what they do, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 3:05 to go in the second quarter. 8-7, Athens has taken the lead against the Bullets of Williamsville. Opening night of the season, and back deep for Williamsville is Grant Ruperta. Kicking for Athens is the big guy who just, all right, and that is a Illinois Army Air National Guard kickoff. And pretty good run back.
Yeah, not bad.
For the Bullets.
Good coverage, not a bad return. But hey, this Athens sideline is fired up. 1 point lead here, getting close to halftime. They've made a few stops. They just had a great offensive drive. Need to get a big stop here and keep the Bullets out of the end zone, because they will get the ball to start the second half. The Warriors, that is.
Inside 3 minutes, second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Cody keeps it. And stopped short of the 35-yard line is Damon Cody. And Adam, 8-7 Athens, just like that, you know, almost close to halftime. Could have been, the momentum certainly could have shifted. Athens turns it over early. Williamsville strikes quickly, 7-0. But the Bullets, Warriors hung in there, and right now they have the lead. So.
Yeah, we've seen that story before, where Williamsville gets a turnover, gets a big play, and then just keeps going.
Throws left and caught at the 45 on his feet, the 40, 35, 30, brought down about the 27-yard line. What a play there by the Bullets. They loaded up on the right side, and who gets it but somebody on the other side. Number 12, Brendan Bishop, the junior. Wow, what a big pickup. And that is a Shields first down.
Cody delivers a perfect strike here. Kind of underthrows it a little bit, actually. But great adjustment there by Bishop to come back, find that football, and then make a big play.
And Athens is fired up. Coach is fired up on the sidelines there, and they've taken a, looks like they've taken a timeout, Adam, with 2:17 to go in the first half. And it gives us an opportunity to check out some of the students with the most school spirit. It is the MTI Fan Cam. Get hands-on training to take off in your career with Midwest Tech. It's the MTI Fan Cam, and what a great night for high school football. There's some Warriors fans and enjoying the action, and a lot to enjoy so far, Adam. 8-7,
yeah,
great game.
It's been a very well-played ball game. Been pretty penalty-free for week one, especially. But we're gonna have a, I think we're gonna have exciting 2:17 here before we go into halftime.
I think you're right about that. So Williamsville still has 3 timeouts. Athens still has a couple left. So that's not a big factor at this point for either team. 1st and 10 from the 28. Cody, and a whistle.
We're gonna have a false start. They're gonna call the motion penalty on Ruperta out of the backfield.
Illegal
Can't turn up
procedure.
towards this,
Offense.
line of
5-yard
scrimmage.
penalty. Replay first down.
So it remains first down, 1st and 15. Cody gets everybody lined up where he wants them. Cody rolling, throws, got a man, caught inside the 5-yard line. He says, hey, I've got it. And a great pickup there by Cameron Witz, the senior. And that is good for another Shields first down.
Another tough catch by these Bullet receivers. Comes down with that one. But good protection there by Williamsville. Cody's rolling out, makes it a little bit tougher, but Witz made the adjustment. 1st and goal for Williamsville.
1st and goal for the Bullets from the 5. Bullets trying to regain the lead. And up the middle to about the 2-yard line. On the play is McGann. Keegan McGann, we said his name a few times already tonight. More than a few times, of course. 1:34, clock runs in the second quarter. Paul Jenkins Field here at Williamsville.
Looking out at the scoreboard, just that wind is howling out here right now.
It really is. 2nd and goal from the 3. Keeps it himself, Cody does, and he is in for the touchdown. So a 3-yard touchdown for the Bullets. They regain the lead. That is a Young Security touchdown and another $50 donation to the Miniburn Crisis Nursery.
Yeah, McGann calls his own number here, gets into the end zone. Great job by the Bullets to respond. You know, kind of Athens drove the ball, had a nice long drive, went back and come back, score, take the lead and going into halftime.
Cody keeps it himself, and now it's 13-8. Heading next point. Kick is up. Oh, and it is good by Brendan Bishop. So the Bullets regain the lead. 14-8. Adam, with
wind does not make it easy.
1:14 to go, second quarter. We'll take a short break. Back with more second quarter action. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson in the press box here at Williamsville, Paul Jenkins Field. Bullets and the Warriors, Sangamo Conference rivals. What a great matchup for week one, and the Bullets have just taken the lead, 14-8.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. I mean, everything you expect out of two of the top teams in the Sangamo Conference. Wind's starting to howl here. It'll be interesting to see what they do here on the kickoff.
And both teams playing pretty well so far. So Bishop with the kick, and it is brought to you by Illinois National Guard. The 25, oh, hit hard at the 25. Bullets stuffing there, and the Warriors will start their next drive right there. So, Adam, 1:08 to go, second quarter. You got a long way to go to score. How do you think the Warriors play this heading into halftime?
I think you look at some of your favorite runs that you've had, maybe not ran, maybe some that you've ran. You kind of play a little, you're in this game, you've shown you're in the fight. You don't want to give up a turnover here. So, you know, putting the ball in the air isn't necessary, but if they see something, you got to go for it.
All right, and first down, and Warriors keep it on the ground. No surprise there, and nothing doing. And they do have 2 timeouts, but inside of a minute now time is called.
The timeout by the
Bullets take a timeout. So hey,
so they got 3 timeouts. Yeah. So from Williamsville, if you can get them stopped 3 times here, no first down, and you're calling a timeout, you're going to have probably 25, 30 seconds left here, depending on how long these plays are. You're going to have some time maybe to chuck one deep, see what happens.
And you mentioned a while ago, and the wind is still, blowing pretty hard here.
Talked about it.
Patrick about that.
Yeah, he talked about it. I can remember from, I spent some coaching years here. They need some Williamsville donors to start planting some trees back behind.
There's a great shot.
The wind is always coming out of the south here. You're coming off some cornfields, some wide open land, and it's going all the time.
All right. And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. Inside of a minute, 2nd and 9 from the 27. Laird, right side, still going wide on his feet, going to midfield, 45, and a 40, and a flag on the play, and see what that's all about.
Where that came in, I'm going to guess holding on the Warriors. They're talking about it over there. It's tough because that was a big run there by Nick Laird.
Let's see if, here we go, wait for the call.
Holding it against the Warriors.
And it is, holding is suspected, 49 seconds to go, and
take a look there. It was right in the early part of that replay. Just that's a tough call, but
so now you're backed up even more with 49 seconds to go in the quarter. And you certainly, like you said, you don't want to do anything crazy, right? To put yourself in
a bad spot.
Deeper than 6 point.
Yeah, Williamsville a short
deficit.
Field here.
So 2nd down. Going left. Little pass complete to Laird. And to about the 40-yard line. And that is good for a first down. That is a Shields first down for Athens. So 41 seconds to go.
Clock stops until the chains are set. So they're going to get up and get ready to go.
Now the clock runs. In the gun, Richards. Gonna throw, looks. Ball's in the air,
dangerous.
High up and picked up and dropped.
No.
Oh my. Oh, that had to look good right in front of you. A defender's
Sometimes
dream,
those are the
linebacker's
hardest
dream,
ones to
but
catch.
Yes, Bullets almost pick it off. A break there for the Warriors. So
yes, Scott O'Connor was right there, just kind of floating in the air. That's a dangerous ball there for.
Wow.
So if you look right underneath it, but again, sometimes it's the easiest ones are the hardest to make.
Sure thing. 26 seconds to go, second quarter. Second down and 10. Let's see how the Warriors play this. Whistle and a flag.
It's like we're going to delay game.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Not what you want anytime, especially at this point, but back them up.
Not necessarily hurt that much. But again, don't ever want to lose 5 yards. But again, that's a new quarterback thing. You got to find the clock. You got to see where it's at when you break the huddle, just so you can get your guys ready to go.
So 2nd and 15 for Athens. There goes DiGiovanna. He's down.
Dalton DiGiovanni, the ball carrier.
39-yard line. Maybe make it 38. So 12 seconds, see if they take a shot or they let the clock run out. Let's see here. And, well.
Yep, they're going to call a timeout here.
Well, the clock was still running. It was, I thought they called.
Yeah, thought they called the timeout a little bit quicker, but.
Okay, they got it stopped. 1.8 seconds to go. So, 3rd and 15, Adam. Do you go for it here? I guess that's why you called timeout,
yeah, I think,
right? Or you
know,
right?
maybe the timeout is more, do we do a gimmick run, a reverse, a counter, something like that? Or do we try to hit a deep ball? You have the wind at your back. So if you can get some protection and get that in the air, you might be able to make a big play. But the other side of your brain is thinking, well, if it gets tipped up and then, now we're playing the interception and chase game, and there are a lot of things to consider. So I'm sure that these guys are talking about, the coaching staff, you're all going to come together and make what decision you think is best here at the end of the first half.
And want to remind our viewers at home and everywhere else, if you're streaming the game, that the Susan's Automo halftime show is coming up shortly. So we're going to have some fun with that again this year.
They talked about it earlier. The kick has moved up, so hopefully we give away some money tonight.
That would be great. So they've adjusted the clock, put 3.5 seconds on the clock. So looking to throw. Richards still looking, gets away from trouble, and completed near midfield, but that will do it for the first half. So after one half, Adam, it's Williamsville 14, Athens 8. Been a pretty good first half, back and forth, and a few penalties, not too many for week one. I'd say this is a pretty good game.
Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't ask for a better game. You got two of the, again, top teams that you're going to probably see this year in the Sangamo Conference, and it's been a dogfight out there.
It really has, and we'll have some statistics and some numbers for you and some other scores when we, throughout halftime here as we get ready to take a break. You see some Bullets fans there in the stands, and we've got Thomas Patrick on the sidelines, and just the weather, like we said, it's great. Still windy, but nice temperature-wise, and
yeah,
it's going to warm up this weekend. But
these teams played in Week 9 last year. It kind of feels like Week 9, late October out there tonight. But
yes, and let's go down the sidelines to Thomas Patrick. Thomas?
Thanks, guys. Williamsville with a 14-8 lead at the half. Got Coach Coons with us. So we had a couple very impressive pass plays in this first half. So what does that do to the confidence of your quarterback for the second half?
He's had a good half, and I think it's going to, make us look like we can, or it's going to allow us to loosen them up a little bit, and he's got confidence. We can throw the ball a little bit more.
I know you were talking to me before the game that he has just been working his tail off to get to this position. Now, is there anything else that you like to see improved or do better for the second half in order to extend that gap?
We're missing a lot of schemes up front. We got to get better up front, and defensively we're getting pushed around a little bit, so we got to get tougher.
All right, thanks, Coach, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Thomas, and to Coach Aaron Coons for stopping by to give us some insight. And the Susan's Mall halftime show is coming up. Stay with us, and we'll recap some of the first half too. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Mall halftime show on Friday Night Rivals. We're in Williamsville halftime, where the Williamsville Bullets lead the Athens Warriors 14-8 opening night of the 2018 high school football season. And it's been a good opening half of action and pretty well played game. And we are going to have some scores for you, and also going to have the kickoff or halftime challenge, which involves kicking.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. We made it a little bit easier this year. Hopefully some money will be given away, and we'll have that in a second. But first, I want to let you know that earlier today, SEFCU presented Williamsville High School with a $500 donation to say thank you for hosting tonight's Friday Night Rivals matchup. SEFCU will make a $500 donation to each Friday Night Rivals host school throughout the season for their use for their general fund. SEFCU is proud to support our communities, our schools, and our students with Friday Night Rivals. Thanks to SEFCU for sponsoring us, and to Williamsville High School for being gracious host, as they have been the last 3 years. And 14-8 Williamsville over Athens in the Sangamo Conference matchup. And Adam is working on getting some updates on some scores throughout the area. And we've got a lot of things going here in opening night of the high school football season. Next week we'll be in New Berlin. Maroa Forsyth, the powerful Maroa Forsyth Trojans, will take on New Berlin Pretzels, who have a new coach this year. And that should be a good matchup next Friday night on SEFCU Friday Night Rivals. So that's what will be next week, as you know. So, Adam, we have some scores to talk about?
Got some scores from around the area, and just kind of looking around. A lot of low-scoring games. Again, week one, you kind of figure you're going to get a lot, and some good matchups. Landfield down 27-0 to Chatham-Glenwood. Over in Decatur, 0-0 at halftime between MacArthur and Springfield High. SHG up 21-0 over Normal U High.
All right, and now, Adam, it is time for the Susan's Automall Halftime Challenge. Our contestant is Will DeMarco, a sophomore at Williamsville High School. If he makes a 15-yard field goal, he'll win $50 and $250 for the home school. And if he makes a 20-yard field goal, he'll get $100 and $500 will go to Williamsville High School. If he makes a 25-yard field goal, he'll win $250 and $1,000 for the home school. He will start with the 15-yard field goal, but has to make each one to move on. Let's send it down to see how the kick goes. Thomas Patrick is down there for the kick. Will DeMarco, a sophomore at Williamsville High School.
Let's see what he's got. He's got it teed up.
Yes, there's the friendly Chevrolet, right? Bear. And it's going to be a 15-yard field goal attempt. Look, it's lined up perfectly.
Now you got to take the grass into account. It's going to be a little wet out there.
That's
it could
true.
Slip.
Look at that. He's got a Duke jersey on. He's ready. He's confident.
He's
the wind's at his back.
Left-footed, too.
Oh, let's see. This is the Susan's Automall Halftime Challenge, 15 yards.
No, not
Kick
left-footed.
Oh, no. Oh. Well, good try. Good try, Will DeMarco.
That's what it's all about, effort.
Had fun, right? Hey, he tried. Look at that. He's saying something.
It's not
sure
regulation size.
All right. Good job, Will. All right, we're going to take a short break. You're watching the Susan's Automall Halftime Show on CW23. Stay with us. All halftime report on Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Paul Waffle, Adam Anderson. Halftime in Williamsville, 14-8. The Bullets lead the Warriors. And I want to let you know that throughout this Friday Night Rivals season, Nortrack will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school with a plaque presentation prior to each game. This week's Nortrack Scholar athletes are from Athens, Morgan Penrod, Morgan currently holds a 4.0 grade point average. She is a member of the basketball, cross country, and track teams and has received many awards. Morgan is also on the band, on math team, leadership committee, and student council, where she serves as class president. Morgan also volunteers for the American Legion and Athens Area Food Pantry. Congratulations to Morgan Penrod. And from Williamsville High School, Keegan McGann. Keegan holds a 4.06 grade point average, where he's ranked 3rd in his class, plays football, basketball, and excels at track as well. Keegan is a 3-year member of the National Honor Society, volunteers his time at youth football and basketball camps, local community festivals, and plans to enter the medical field in the future. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season, courtesy of Nortrack. Nortrack is proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of this week's Nortrack Scholar athletes, Keegan McCann from Williamsville, and from Athens, Morgan Penrod. And right now, we'll go down to the sidelines. Thomas Patrick. Thomas?
Thanks, Paul and Adam. We're highlighting a couple ADs here with the first week of the season. And to my right, we'll start with Adam Euchre of Williamsville. First of all, thanks so much for being here today and being highlighted. And you and I were just talking about just the versatility of the students and the athletes on your program. So could you tell me more about just how great these kids are?
One of the things we're really proud of here at Williamsville is the amount of activities and athletics that our kids are involved in, like our marching band that was just out on the field. 35 fall athletes are out there marching as well. Brian Barrett, he just got done marching, and right now he's probably running up to the booth right now to do a broadcast on Bullets TV. So it's just awesome that these kids can do so many activities, and that's why we say, you know, we're so good in so many things because of how versatile they are.
Right, and we're not just talking about athletes that are doing all different sports, even though you have a whole bunch of them, but they're also doing extracurriculars.
Scholastic Bowl, play, musical, all sorts of stuff. Peyton Kanowski, who's one of our linemen, he does stuff out at the Muni, I know. He's in our plays and our musicals. So it's just awesome what these kids can do.
All right, thank you so much, Adam. And now let me turn to my other shoulder here. We got Tim Isringhausen from Athens. And sometimes it's not about the kids, but it's the people that we never see that makes an event like this just so much possible. So tell us about the people, the grounds crew and the transportation people that make this possible for the kids.
Well, at Athens, we have a couple retired guys from the community, Rick Jackson and Terry Brown. They treat our school grounds, our athletic fields, everything like it's their own yard. They're as proud as that as anything they do. And this year we've had some issues with transportation. Our transportation director, Jerry Bierman, he's had to drive multiple trips already in the first week of the year. So if you know any drivers out there, Athens CUSD 213, looking for drivers.
And I got to tell you that as an athlete myself, having to get bused everywhere across states and in college, everywhere, so those bus drivers, they feel like part of the team, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. You know, they really enjoy the trips. You know, every driver's different as far as rule-wise, but you know, after a while, you know, they're in the stands, they're in the bleachers, they root for the kids, and they're happy to be there too.
All right, Tim, Adam, thank you both so much for being with me today, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you.
All right, sending it back up to the booth.
All right, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it, and thanks to both the representatives from Athens High School and Williamsville High School. You're watching Susan's Auto Mall Halftime Report on CW23. Stay with us. We'll be back with more from Williamsville in just a minute. Welcome back to the Susan's Auto Mall Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. I'm Paul Wapple alongside Adam Anderson. We are in Williamsville halftime, where the Bullets lead the Athens Warriors 14-8. And a good night for opening night, high school football. I've said it, and I'll say it again because it's just a great night.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've had a very great game. It's been very well played. A big play to start off the game. David Cody here to Keegan McGann. And he takes it the distance. Not much he needed to do there. The Bullets got off to a hot start.
65 yards on that one, and it was quickly Bullets out in front after the INT. Warriors come back. Nick Laird barrels his way in.
Yeah, it was kind of a few drives back and forth, and then on the scoring drive for the Warriors, they kind of took their time and got back into the game.
And Damon Cody did his best there. Good second, third effort, I think as you said, and put the Bullets in front. And that's where we stand now, 14-8. as we get ready to start the third quarter, and in just a minute. And Adam, I've got a score for you. Sacred Heart Griffin leads Normal 21-0 in the second quarter. And let's go down to the sidelines with check in with Thomas Patrick. Thomas?
Thanks, guys. We got Coach Knox with me. And, Coach, you had this great drive that gave your kids the lead at 8-7. What worked so well on that drive for you?
What we do offensively. We got to push up front. Our backs ran hard. We carried out fakes. It was exactly what we want to do as an offense. So we got to keep that up and hopefully have a couple more drives like that the second half.
Okay, and what's it going to take to get the lead back?
That's just it. We got to get stops, and we got to control the line of scrimmage as best we can.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ryan Knox, the head coach of Athens varsity football team, and appreciate his insights. And Sacred Heart Griffin now leads 28-0 up in Bloomington. They're playing at ISU tonight.
Yeah, a few other local scores. Pleasant Plains up 14-0 over Petersburg, Florida.
All right, and we're going to take a short break. You're watching Susan's Auto Mall halftime report on CEFCU Friday Night Rivals. Back with more from Williamsville in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson, just about set to get third quarter action underway here in Williamsville. The Bullets lead 14-8 on a good night for high school football. And we have a few statistics to tell you about real quickly. Passing yards, Williamsville had 144. Athens had 32. First downs, you see them there. Rushing yards.
Again, we're pretty evenly matched here. It's going to be a big second half.
All right. We are set to go. Third quarter kickoff is ready. And it's a close game, 14-8. And the Warriors will kick to the Bullets. So Williamsville gets the ball first, see what they do on offense. Back deep for the Bullets, Grant Ruperta. And kicking off for Athens is the big guy. And want to let you know that the second half kickoff is brought to you by, and it's a squib kick, brought to you by the Illinois National Guard.
Yeah, short kick there. He's got the wind in his face, so I'm not surprised, but Trevor Shue there, he's got to hold on to that football. He got a little loose there on the tag. He took some big hits.
So Williamsville starts. Excellent field position on their 44-yard line.
Yeah, took some big hits from the Warriors here. And let's see what adjustments were made in halftime.
Damon Cody at quarterback in the gun. Hands off. Stopped at the 45-yard line. Nothing doing there.
The battle tonight of the offensive line, defensive line for both teams. The Warrior defensive line is definitely winning here. They have shut down the Williamsville run game. They only had 38 yards rushing going into halftime. I know that's something probably both teams really talked about.
2nd and 10. And it's Ruperta again. Get some yards this time.
Got about 5, 4?
I mean, 4 to 5, yes.
We'll call it 4.5. Okay. But it's very third manageable. You're close to the 50. You can play field position, or you're not in a bad spot to go for it.
3rd and 5, Bullets. Trying to get across midfield and pitch to Ruperta, who's across midfield to the 45-40. First down the sidelines to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he is tripped up just shy of the end zone. Is he down at the 2?
I think they're going to put him at the 2.
Oh, thought he had it there. What a run there by Grant Ruperta. Here it is.
Yeah, just a simple pitch. Great job on the outside. He broke a tackle, and Cameron Witz there put his hands in the air. Great job. Don't give a referee an option to throw a flag there, because that's where a lot of holdings come in.
And that is a KC's General Store first down for Williamsville. 1st and goal from the 2. The Bullets trying to strike early here in the third quarter. Cody, hands off, right side. Oh, stop! Oh, still on his feet. Oh, thrown for a big loss there Wow, Warriors took care of that one there.
Yeah, not sure that's where you want to go. You never want to be going backwards. But Stephen Gleason, just a sophomore. It's his first carry tonight. Got a little anxious, a little excited. You just got to get what you can get there, because now we're on about the 15-yard line.
What a difference from 1st and 2 to 2nd, and wow, goal from the 15. All right, looking right, throws in between 2 defenders and incomplete, but a flag on the play, Adam.
And I'm not sure. I'm going to see what they call here. That was very well covered.
Pass is incomplete.
Defensive holding.
Defensive holding. Okay, so maybe we can take a look at the replay, because that Warriors had it very well covered. Cody maybe shouldn't have thrown that in there. It was a tight window. It would have been a tough catch to make.
Yeah, no margin for error there, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But tried to thread the needle there.
Holding. Defense. Athens is the goal.
So it'll still be 2nd down. Take a look at the replay here. It looks like Dylan Fletcher did get a little bit of a hold, just got in there before the ball did.
So here back to action, live action, and he's going to get in. Is he in? Yes. Touchdown. Keegan McGann, the sophomore, with another score. It's a Young Security touchdown. Another $50 donation to the Minio Burn Crisis Nursery.
Yeah, McGann, a little misdirection. He kind of got jumbled up. We weren't exactly sure up here who had the football, and then McGann comes out of it, and he's in the end zone.
So now it's 20-8, and Bishop will attempt the extra point for the Bullets. We've got a whistle and a flag.
I believe that indicates it's going to be on the offense. Yep.
So Brendan Bishop will have to kick the extra point from another 5 yards back.
Does get the help of the wind, so. But what an answer by the Bullets to come out of here out of halftime, and one big play in there.
And Bishop
extending the lead.
Sends it through the uprights. So Williamsville adds to its lead. They lead 21-8 with 9:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a short break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Don't go away. More 3rd quarter action is coming up. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. We're in Williamsville, 3rd quarter action. The Bullets, the home team, they lead the Athens Warriors 21-8 now after that last touchdown and extra point. 3rd quarter action, Adam. 6 plays, 56 yards on that drive as the Bullets kick off, and Bishop does the honors again. Not a deep kick. Sponsored by the Illinois Air National Guard, and oh my gosh, everybody's out there in the pile except you and me. Wow. Wow. See where they mark it. Looks like the 27-yard line.
Decent. You know, Williamsville's played it safe since that opening kickoff. But they're going to, Athens is still going to have pretty decent field position to start. And again, let's see what adjustments the Warriors made on offense, if any, and what the Bullets are going to do on defense.
So the Warriors trailing 21-8 here in the 3rd quarter. Jack Richards, quarterback, comes this way, handoff, and Bullets read that one.
Yeah, and I've been extremely impressed tonight with number 26, Trevor Shue. He has been all over the place for the Bullet defense. He's reading a lot of his keys correctly. He's been in the right place at the right time. He's made a lot of big tackles here tonight.
And with the type of offense, Adam, a team like Athens runs, they just try to, for the most part, pound it and grind it and pound it down their throat, and hopefully you'll miss who they're handing it off to, right?
Yeah, they want to wear you down. Sure. But you can also pop big plays and really turn this game around too.
And there's a pretty good play there. Nice run. First down now to the 40 and across the 40-yard line is Nick Laird, and that is a Casey's General Store first down for the Athens Warriors.
It's the double wing playbook, wing tee, wishbone, any kind of. It's not a very huge playbook, but what you got, you do it, and you do it very well. And you almost kind of lull them to sleep a little bit.
And first down, handoff to about the 43-yard line, gain of a couple there on the play. For DiGiovanna. The 5'6", 160-pound senior. Looks bigger than that.
It's the white. The white makes him look a little bit
bigger. That could be the jersey color. Yes, absolutely.
All white and all purple here tonight. It's kind of like a color rush in an NFL game.
That's just about right. 2nd and 7. Coming this way is Laird, and across midfield, 45, 40, almost down to the 35, and a flag on the play.
Yep.
And that is a Shields, check that, Casey's General Store first down.
Great run by Laird. Great job by number 81, Jake Sturgeon. Made a very key block on the outside, and now we're going to have
see what the
a personal foul.
And here's the replay.
Yep.
Yes.
Got on the pile late, so late hit. That is a personal foul. It's another 15 yards.
So now you're on 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Striking distance, just what the doctor ordered for the Warriors, right? So they'd love to get one touchdown and get right back in this one.
They responded very well after that touchdown by the Bullets. The Warriors have come out here looking pretty strong.
Richards give to DiGiovanna. Maybe 1 yard there, long. So again, nothing fancy, but
yeah, nothing fancy.
As long as it works.
Could be setting something else up too.
So 2nd down and 10, 7:30 to go. 3rd quarter from Williamsville. In case you just joined us, you're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by the Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois, Athens and Williamsville. 2nd down and 8. Going to the other side, Orm. Caleb Orm, the junior, to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Williamsville strung that out. Orm just really had nowhere to go. Need to put his head down and just get his numbers upfield and try to get what he can get.
And we're going to remind you, you don't have to stay up late to watch your local news. You can go to bed early and watch Fox News at 9. Fox News at 9. 3rd and 6. And there's Laird inside the 15 to the 14. Gain of maybe 2. Now we're at 4th and call it 3, Adam.
Yep. You know, you got a lot.
You're going to go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to take a timeout. Yep, you're going to go for it, of course. So Jack Richards gets the play from the sideline and see what the Warriors.
Keep an eye on number 82, Noah Tisdale. That's a big target at tight end. And a tight end can get lost in this kind of offense and come wide open.
6'3", 250 pounds. He is a target. And let's see. They're going to throw. Richards does throw, and he is down to the first down. I believe we got the first down completion. And who got it, Adam?
It's like I know what I'm talking about.
You call the play, and that is a Casey's General Store first down, and a big one it is for Athens. There's the replay.
A little play.
We said big target.
Yeah, big target.
There he is.
Richards fires a fastball and gets it right into his belly.
Now we're at 1st and goal from the 6. Laird. Couple of 3 yards there inside the 5.
Going to be about the 2-yard line here, it looks like. Maybe the 3.
Bring up 2nd and goal. And let's see, the Warriors trying to move quickly on this one. Get a no huddle. Try to catch the Bullets off guard here.
Trying to keep substitutions is key right here.
2nd and 3, handoff DiGiovanna. I think he's short.
He's going to be probably the football length from getting in the end zone there. We talked about substitutions. Athens is getting up and going, so some of the defensive line from the Williamsville Bullets are maybe a little bit tired. They're trying to get fresh guys in there. Not a whole lot of time to do that.
3rd and goal from the 1, and time is called. I think they're avoiding a delay of game.
Yeah, maybe, and maybe they want to talk about it. It's a big 3rd down here.
All right, we're going to take a short break ourselves, take a timeout. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by the Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. 3rd quarter action, 4:54 to go. The Athens Warriors trying to cut into the Bullets lead. They trail 21-8, the Warriors do. It is 3rd and goal from the 1. Richards goes right. Oh, Laird is stopped. And Jack Richards, the quarterback, thinks that Laird got in, but he did not. That's going to bring up 4th and goal, Adam.
Great job by number 56, F.J. Simpson, just a sophomore. Kind of came a little bit free right there and trailed it from the backside. This is a huge 4th down right here.
It really is in this ball game, and you got your Athens. Obviously, you've got to get into the end zone and cut into that lead. What a golden opportunity. Do you go up the middle, or do you go, to the big guy? Let's see what they do.
On Laird here.
All right, Jack Richards under center and keeps it. He's in for the touchdown. That took an all-out effort, and that is a young security touchdown, which means another $50 will go to the Minnie O'Byrne Crisis Nursery.
It looked a little hairy there at first. Again, he's taking the snap, and it sounds easy enough. You take the snap, you kind of lean forward. You got to be ready for that. So actually the snap kind of came up on Richards there. He had to recompose himself. Great job by the Warriors offensive line to get a big push and get him into the end zone.
And the Warriors are going to go for the 2-point conversion. So Richards lines up quickly under center. Man in motion, pitch to the man in motion. Right side, and hit hard. Wow. What a stop there.
He's there
Cameron
again.
Floyd had it, and it looked like he was going to go somewhere, and he got stuffed there by Keenan McGann. Wow, look at this.
He has been there all night, peeled off his blocker, and just made a perfect tackle right here. That is picture perfect for you kids at home learning how to tackle.
So big stop there for Williamsville. Athens does get within 7, so 21-14. The Bullets lead now with 4:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. And we'll let you know that earlier this week, we spoke with the Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. Take a look at tonight's Heart of the Game message, brought to you by Prairie Heart Institute.
All right, guys, time to break down the Stat Heart program. Julie Richardson and Chelsea Jennings joins me now. Ladies, let's talk about this Stat Heart program. What is it all about?
Well, the Stat Heart program is a rural transfer program that was developed back in 2004 by Prairie to transfer patients that are presenting to community hospitals that do not have cardiac cath labs to Springfield so that they can be taken care of if they're having a heart attack.
Now, when you say rural, I'm sure that encompasses a large area. Just how big of an area are we talking about here?
Yeah, well, we have patients that come from 20 different hospitals in the region as far as 90 miles away, and we try to make sure that no matter where you're located in central Illinois, you're going to get the same care quickly and as best we can.
Now, what are some of the symptoms that we're looking for as far as patients that need help?
There are typical symptoms, and of course that's your chest pain and your left arm pain, but there are some symptoms like jaw pain or tooth pain that people may not realize, and so women sometimes present even with back pain, and so it's just important to be aware that there are different symptoms.
So is there any special technology that comes into play as far as helping a patient out?
There is. In the beginning of 2017, we had an initiative called LifeNet that was put out to all of our EMS so that we can transmit EKGs, or they can transmit EKGs from the field directly to our physicians in the ER. So those physicians are able to look at those EKGs and diagnose a heart attack. Those patients can bypass the ER and go straight to the cath lab to be taken care of.
Dial, don't drive. That's the whole point of this, right?
Exactly. We want patients to understand the signs and symptoms and know that they need help right away. So we want you to call 911 immediately. We can activate our team. It gets the ED in your area aware that you're coming, and we can all be ready for that.
Ladies, appreciate the information and all the time. There you have it, the Stat Heart program.
All right, thank you, Donnie. Thank you, ladies, and thanks to the Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. And that kickoff a moment ago was brought to you by the Illinois Air National Guard. Back to live action now. Check out Keegan McGann across midfield. 45 hit and down to the 40-yard line. A first down. That is a Casey's General Store first down on the big gain there by McGann.
We got a flag that came in. I didn't see it. And, that run's going to come back, so that's a tough one for the Bullets.
3:55 to go in the third, and the Bullets trying to. Here's the
holding, offense, penalty, play first down.
So that remains first down, and as we see the replay, Adam.
Yep, just right there, 55, late in your picture. He's got a little too antsy there, but a great run by McGann. It stinks it's got to come back.
Cody, hands off, up the middle, and brought down is Grant Raperda.
Yep, good read there by the Warrior defensive line. Had an excellent push, red run early, and just didn't give him anywhere to go.
Second down and long for Damon Cody and the Bullets, who lead 21-14. Cody in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Back to throw. Goes right across the middle. Got a big man. Oh, just overthrew him a little bit. Scott O'Connor, the senior, was the intended receiver. And look at Cody. He's like, oh, I just missed him.
Yeah,
almost.
Just off the fingertips of O'Connor right there. Had his man beat, had a step, just kind of floated away from it right there.
So third and long now for Williamsville. See what they try. Thomas, Patrick, what do you have for us down the sidelines?
Yeah, thanks, guys. We bring you back to that last touchdown drive for Athens, and on that 3rd and goal from the 1 during the timeout, the offensive coordinators were really playing a game of chess with the offensive linemen, getting the tendencies and strategies of the defense. It didn't work out. So they ended up just saying, hey, Jack Richards, just play a one-man game, no snap count. Looks like they caught Williams off guard on that 4th and goal attempt from the 1-yard line. It paid off for them and gave them the touchdown to get back within 1 score.
Thank you, Thomas. Tell you what, that play there paid off for the Bullets. That is a Casey's General Store first down and then some, Adam, with a big play there.
Just an excellent screenplay, 3rd and long. As a defense, you're maybe taking a blitz, you're pinning your ears back, you're going for the quarterback. They took advantage of that, dumped it right over. Huge first down.
And going to keep it this time. Cody got some room up the middle, breaks a few tackles, and brought down about the 28-yard line. So a good carry there. Close to a first down.
2 yards.
See if he's
yard and a half, maybe.
So second down and short, 2:35 to go, 3rd quarter. So the Bullets marching down the field now.
Whatever they talked about in at halftime has really paid off for them here in the second half. They look like a different ball team.
And there's Raperda, stopped by a host of Warriors, but good enough for the first down. They move the chains, and that is a Casey's General Store first down.
It didn't need much, and he didn't get it, but he got enough for a first down. So,
and that's what counts, right? Again, opening night, high school football. Week 1 of 9. We'll be bringing you 8 more games after tonight. Right now, we're focused on this one. It is a dandy. 1st and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Cody looks right. Got his man in stride. Touchdown. The Bullets strike again. This time, it's number 15 on the reception for the touchdown for the Bullets. And a big play there, Bryce Newton. So that is a Young Security touchdown, another $50 donation to the Miniburn Crisis Nursery.
Play action pass. Cody again delivered a perfect ball over the top. Newton had a step on him, and Williamsville extends the lead a little bit more.
Bishop, he's been busy. Attempts the extra point, blocked. And that could be a huge play, 27-14, because the Warriors typically go for the 2-point conversion. So we'll see how if that becomes a factor.
Yeah, that could be a big deal down the road here. It's been a tight ball game.
So 1:53 to go, third quarter, and the Bullets up by 13. You're watching live action here and from Williamsville. And I want to let you know that earlier tonight, SEFCU recognized an exceptional volunteer from the home school with a plaque prior to the game. This week's SEFCU volunteers of the game are Steve and Sharon Mitz of Williamsville. Steve began running the scoreboard in 1974. In 1994, he moved from scoreboard to clock operations, and his wife Sharon joined him in the booth. Steve and Sharon have also worked the scorer's table at basketball games since 1989. Steve and Sharon's dedication to and love for the Williamsville Athletic Department is immeasurable as they truly bleed purple and gold. Congratulations and a great job to tonight's SEFCU volunteers of the game, Steve and Sharon Mitz of Williamsville. And they've seen some, football, basketball games. The Bullets run to fourth place in the state tournament in basketball, early 90s. John Patterson,
all the
football
great football games
games
that have been here. Yep.
Outstanding tradition, and but their help is appreciated, obviously, and recognition well deserved.
And, that's kind of they're kind of unsung heroes. Running the clock's not always the funnest job. Doesn't get a lot of glamour, and they've done a great job here at Williamsville.
Indeed, they have. So, all right. So, Bishop does the kickoff, brought to you by the Illinois Air National Guard. It's on the ground, fielded cleanly and stopped shy of the 20, probably at the 17-yard line or so, and is Cameron Floyd, who had the short return there for Athens.
See what comes back for Athens, and I'd look for number 9 to get the ball a few times here. Nick Laird has been their workhorse here tonight. He's done a great job.
And again, we'll be at in New Berlin next Friday night. SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, Laura Forsyth, and the Pretzels of New Berlin. They love their football in New Berlin too, don't they?
Absolutely.
They love it. 1:47 to go. All right, first down for the Warriors. Left side. The give to Giovanna, and not too much there.
Got a few yards. Again, a simple dive play. They're setting something up. They're looking at what's going on the field, and they're looking at what they can build off of this. They're still in a perfect spot. No need to be in a rush. No need to hurry. They've showed that they can move the ball in this Bullet defense.
They've got to have some confidence because, yes, indeed, they certainly have. Second down, and fumble on the play, and I think the Warriors got it back. Yes. Caleb Orm with the has it for the Warriors, so no harm there.
Yep. Just looked like an exchange. Ball got a little loose, might have a little condensation on it now. We've been out here for a while. Just got to take care of the football.
Trailing by 13, the Warriors trying to get a drive going here. It's 3rd and 10. Jack Richards back to throw, looking, got it. Oh, incomplete. Tough pass to catch. He was rolling and have to be almost perfect on that play. And intended receiver number 24 for the Warriors, and just couldn't quite hang on to it. Tough one would have been a good catch, Cameron Floyd.
Yeah, tough throw. He had some bullet pressure kind of in his face. Richards delivered a decent throw. It's just a tough throw and catch to make right there.
So 4th and 10, punt formation for the Warriors.
Nobody back deep for the Bullets.
And
looks like they're going to
time is
talk about it a little bit.
Yep, Williams was going to talk about it. So with 27.3 seconds to go in the third quarter, and try to get some other scores from around the area for you tonight and see some. And let's find some students with the most school spirit, and it's the MTI fan cam, and get hands-on training to take off in your career with Midwest Tech. And there you see some of the young and young at heart enjoying the action tonight on the Athens sidelines. And the fan cam brought to you by MTI, and it is a great night. And some folks have a little bit of an Afghan, a little blanket, and a windbreaker. And other than that, that's pretty much all you need with a little bit of a breeze.
Yeah,
on
the
opening night.
Winds died a little bit. The flags aren't as roaring as they were a little bit ago. But
there's some folks having a good time, Adam.
Hopefully they got the DVR going.
Oh my, future stars. You can just see it now, dancing or something. Look at that. Oh, look, we're on TV. Absolutely. All right, the fan cam. All right, 4th and 10. Punt formation for the Warriors. Still nobody back for the Bullets. Gets it away. Pretty good kick. And about the 46-yard line, so excellent field position for the Bullets as they'll take over here late in the third quarter, Adam.
And watch for Damon Cody to look downfield. Got the wind at his back, for the next 18 seconds. Wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe a big shot here on first down or second down to maybe take something deep and see what happens. Don't want to lose the wind.
We'll see what happens indeed. All right, Damon Cody. Pitches this way. Ruperta to the 40. Ooh, hit out close to being out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Momentum carried him, so good carry there for Grant Ruperta, the junior. So they mark it at the 36-yard line.
Gain of 9 on the play.
He did get out of bounds, so the clock did stop.
Now there we go. Second down. And 1. Back to throw. Cody strikes. Oh, and covered pretty closely there. Oh, and a late flag as they call. We'll see what they call. It looks like interference.
That's going to be interference.
Will be called on number 14 for Athens there, and it was a late
That's
flag.
A late flag.
Wow.
The ball's thrown behind the receiver there, and I understand that you both have a right to that area, but I just don't know if I agree with that on that play right there.
Nick King was the intended receiver there. Number
defense, 15 yards, first down.
Not sure. Great job by the Warriors there. I don't know what you do there to make that any better, because if you're looking, the ball's thrown behind, you're both trying to adjust. It's almost don't even put your hands up to call attention to it.
Tough play. 1st and 10 from the 36. Keeping it is Cody. Goes wide. We are through 3 quarters now. And it is 27-14. Williamsville over Athens. We'll take a short break. You're watching SEPCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. We'll be back with 4th quarter action in just a minute. Please stay with us. Back to SEPCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. We're just set to get underway here in the 4th quarter in Williamsville, Paul Jenkins Field. The home team, the Bullets, lead 27-14, and they'd like nothing better than to add to that lead. 1st and 8 from the 19. Cody with the handoff to Ruperta, right side, down the sidelines, and he dances in. He's in for the touchdown. So just like that, the Bullets strike again, and it's a young security touchdown, which means another $50 to the Minnie O'Byrne Crisis Nursery, Adam. So it's 33-14.
Great job by Ruperta. Just read his blockers, found a crease, and just tiptoed there into the corner of the end zone. And really, if you going into that at the end of the third quarter, Williamsville had 38 yards rushing at halftime, ended up with 108 at the end of the quarter. So they've really talked about it in the locker room and said, we need to get a run game going. Coach Kuntz talked about it before they went into half, and they've really came out and established that.
Waiting the extra point attempt and a flag. Somebody moved. It might have been the Bullets. Let's see. As you see, you get a look at Grant Raperda. So the Bullets trying to expand. Here's the call.
Defense, half distance to the goal.
So they're calling on Athens, so it's half distance, so it's going to move the ball to the 1.5, and it looks like the Bullets are going to go for it.
They're going to go for the conversion, the 2-point conversion. Looking a lot of, almost the whole team looking to the sideline, trying to see what the play is here, and looks like they're set. So they'll go for the 2 points. Damon Cody looks left, throws left, strikes, and dropped it. So the conversion fails. The intended receiver there was number 18 and couldn't quite hang on to it. So, but the Bullets still with the big lead, 33-14, 11:52 to go in the fourth quarter, Adam.
Yeah, Williamsville offense is kind of come alive here in the second half. Whatever offensive coordinator Michael Kincaid, Derek Smith, Coach Coons, whatever those guys talked about at halftime, it has worked here in the second half. The running game's gotten going. It's opened up some passing lanes as well. And they've been kind of a little bit of a different team.
Yeah, they really have. They've looked
really kept
more crisp.
Athens off the field.
Let's go down to Thomas Patrick on the sidelines. Thomas?
All right, thanks, guys. With me now, we got Jake and Jeff from the Midwest Technical Institute. Thanks, guys, for being here. And first of all, I just got to ask, how are you enjoying the game and how are you enjoying Friday Night Rivals?
Oh, it's a good game. I like to see Warriors pick up some speed here, but it's a good game.
This is really awesome. It's nice to be a part of this and be a part of the community.
Okay, so you are both high school advisors with Midwest Technical Institute, and you actually represent both of the schools here. So tell us a little bit about that.
I'm a representative or advisor for Athens High School for the Warriors, and I go out there and I talk to the high school students about options after they graduate and if they're possibly interested in coming to our trade school.
Yeah, we actually, between the two of us, we have 42 different schools between each of us that we're the advisor for. So we try and, again, help these young people lead into a successful career and help them make that transition after they graduate from high school.
Okay, I know there's not much of the game left, but what are you still looking forward to here?
Athens coming back and winning.
I love kickers. Anything kicking.
Okay, cool. Well, Jake, Jeff, thanks so much for being with us today, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Back up to you in the booth.
Right. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, gentlemen. And there is the Illinois Air National Guard kickoff. And Athens will take over in desperate need of some points. And as we just start the fourth quarter, and they've got a long way to go, Adam.
They have. It actually has been a pretty even game here tonight. You know, Williamsville started to give themselves a little bit of a lead here, but whatever, again, adjustments, they've kept the ball out of Athens. Athens had that one good drive, and that's been about it.
On first down, left side. Hard run there and some positive yardage.
Caleb Orm, the ball carrier.
As the Warriors try to get something going in a hurry.
Good run by Orm there. Just, you know, no need to fully panic. You got to pick up the pace a little bit, but they have the ability to hit a big play on any of these runs.
2nd and 3 after the nice pickup on first down. Back to throw, looks left. Timing play. Oh, just overthrew the intended receiver a little bit. Intended receiver there was Jake Sturgeon, the 6'3", 165-pound senior. And Adam, Williamsville's ranked, what, 3rd in Class 3A, and Athens got some votes in 1A. So 2 schools in the same conference battling, and, you know, a little bit of difference there in size of the school, student body.
And I I'll say it right now. I would imagine both these teams have big November runs in them still. And Athens talks about it. They're the smallest school in the Sangamo, but they love playing it. It gets them ready for the playoffs, for those tight ball games.
3rd and 3, and Warriors will not get the first down this time.
It's going to be close.
Down by Trevor Shue of the Bullets.
But yeah, the tougher schedule you play, Adam, and the better off you're going to be. And case in point, Pleasant Plains last year, Athens, Williamsville, of course, perennial powerhouse, playoffs.
Yeah, Maroa's #1 in 2A. I mean, Pleasant Plains is at 4 or 5 in 3A.
And like Dave Kane with the from State Register said on the pregame show about, gives you confidence.
Yeah.
Pleasant Plains has been there now. They've been to the state championship game. That only can only make you that much more confident.
Even with Athens getting to the semis, that's a whole different ball game.
Big 4th down here, Adam. Warriors go for it, and they get it, and then some. Close to midfield, and that is a first down. A Shields first down. Shields, one of our first down sponsors this year. Appreciate their support. 10:18 to go in the 4th. So they're moving the right way, Adam, and close to midfield.
Laird, first down, Athens. Ball's on their own 49-yard line.
And clock runs now. Just over 10 minutes to go. We're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW 23. Here's the give to Laird.
Nick Laird takes that hand
Gets about 3 yards on the play.
Grant Dakin on the stop.
And I want to remind you to stick around for Fox News at 9 immediately following the game right here on CW 23. Get your local news an hour earlier on Fox News at 9. It is 2nd and 7 for Jack Richards and the Warriors, who trail. Throws, complete. Pickup of about 4 on the play, and a little frustrated there. Warriors are, but they're moving the right way, and every little bit helps. This is Cameron Floyd, the senior 125-pound.
He's a speedster.
Player. He is quick.
It was a good call. Just you're throwing it out. It's kind of like a long run or a sweep play out of the backfield. What Floyd's got to do, he's got to get to the sideline. You got 10 guys chasing you from the inside of the field. You only got 1 or maybe 2 guys that are right ahead of you. So you got to get outside. You got to get to the sideline, and that's where you're going to get your yards on that play.
3rd and 5. Coming this way. First down, and a little more than that. It's Caleb Orm, and that is a Shields first down as they move the chains. Stop the clock.
Warriors got lucky there. F.J. Simpson, the nose tackle there for the Bullets, was in the backfield, just couldn't figure out where the football was, but he was right there to make a play, and Orm just got away from him.
First down and 10, Athens.
1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line of Williamsville. Laird gets through the middle, right side, and to the 30, just shy of the 30-yard line.
Laird's showing a little bit of frustration, but he's getting 7-6 yards at a time. He's just ready to pop that big one.
Ball at 7, 2nd down and 3.
And Friday Night Rivals is, of course, available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. And a attempted pass is incomplete from Richards to the left sidelines. Jake Sturgeon, the intended receiver, the 6'3" senior. Couldn't quite connect, Adam. So it brings up.
Yeah, it's twice there that Richards is trying to get, and it's open. He's got a height advantage. He's putting the ball in the right spot. He's maybe got to think about the wind a little bit more, because I think the wind is pushing that ball to the sideline and out of bounds more than he wants it to. But he's getting it at the right place. You want to throw that ball to that far shoulder away from the defender.
3rd and 3 from the 31. Fake to Laird and give. And did he, let's see where they mark him. Dalton DiGiovanna with the carry. And they move the chains. That is a good for a Shields first down for the Warriors. So 7:33 to go in the game. Athens doesn't strike in a hurry, Adam. So that's one thing against them. But if it works, it works.
Yeah,
still a lot of time left, and they're going the right way.
And they could break one open. You never know, but it is more of a methodical offense.
Laird.
Nick Laird takes the handoff.
Not too much there.
Maybe 2 yards.
Give him a couple on the play.
You could see Nick Laird's taking some hits. The paint on the front of the helmet starting to come off, showing that black undertone.
Second down and 8. Jack Richards under center. Here's the give. Oh, and grabbed by the jersey and brought down is Caleb Orm, the wing back for Athens.
Caleb Orm, the ball carrier.
And we certainly want to thank CEFCU for sponsoring Friday Night Rivals again this season. CEFCU, not a bank, better. Thanks to CEFCU.
Big third down here for the Warriors. Again, keep an eye on number 82, Noah Tisdale. It's a big target, play action pass.
Sturgeon is wide left, and see how they play it here. Laird in motion, and there's the misdirection and give, and did he get enough? I think he got enough. Certainly did. Caleb Orm. They'll move the chains. That's good for another first down for the Warriors. That's a Shields first down. 5:44 to go in the ball game.
7-yard gain.
Just, you know, a lot of eyes are going to be on Laird, so a good job to put him in motion. Everybody's going to be looking at him, and then you just hand it right off underneath.
First and 10 from the 15. Looks to throw, does, timing play to Sturgeon, and couldn't hang on to it in the end zone. Tough play, wow.
It's kind of a basketball play, a little jump ball action. He's got some height out there, so the ball was in the right spot. It's your guy or it's nobody.
Yeah, I think that's a great call to go for that. Sure, why not? You're taller, and
but
Thomas Patrick on the sideline. He's
got
close to the action.
First-hand view of that one.
Yes, don't want to get him hit down there. Need him to do the weather, right? So, all right, second down and 10. Clock is winding down, and the Warriors have to burn a timeout there to avoid the delay of game penalty, Adam. And we're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. Fourth quarter action, 5:21 to go in the ball game. We are in Williamsville, and the Bullets, a good-sized lead over the Athens Warriors in the Sangamo Conference showdown matchup, whatever you want to call it. It's a good one, especially on opening night for high school football, Adam.
Yeah, it's been a battle. Probably going to be some sore players tomorrow morning, but they're probably going to have another battle next week, too. It doesn't get any easier here in the Sangamo.
Second and 10 for the Warriors. There's the give, right side, trying, and Laird, who's had a good night, fights his way for every yard, including some more there, some more yardage there. Bring up third down. Clock becomes becoming a big factor, Adam. And
yeah, absolutely. It's now that it's playing against you a little bit.
But third and 3, ball on the 8. Need a quick strike here. Athens does. Jack Richards throws, and Sturgeon could not hang on to it. The big receiver.
Yeah, had a lot of, it was well covered.
Yeah.
He had 2-3 guys there.
See,
got the hands in
hit
late.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Good job by Bill Spaniel. Got his hand in there late to break that pass up.
4th and 3. Huge play in this game.
This is big.
No doubt about it. Richards dumps across the middle, in and out of the hands of the big receiver, tight end Noah Tisdale. Couldn't hang on to it. Tough play there. Bang, bang, and
tough throw.
He couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, he took a big hit too.
And Charmed and Supergirl, want to let you know, are coming at you on Sundays this fall on CW23. Be sure to watch for Charmed and Supergirl. CW23. 4:34 to go in this one. The Bullets take over, 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line.
So Williamsville, you just got to hold on the football. No turnovers, play smart, no penalties.
Oh, and a big run up the middle, still on his feet. Out to the 25-yard line, pick up about 17, and that's good for Shields' first down for the Bullets.
Just a sophomore, George Spaniel right there. The huge run for first carry of the game. That's what you need. First downs, hold on to the football, run a little time off the clock, and just take care of business right here if you're a Bullet fan.
Cody from the gun, keeps it himself. A few yards there. Clock continues to run here in the 4th quarter. And I want to remind you, we'll be awarding the player of the game. We have that presentation with Thomas Patrick. The player of the game brought to you by the Orthopedic Center of Illinois. And of course, the presentation of the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals trophy to the winning team. We still have 3:40 to go. 2nd and 9. Across the 30 on the play for the Bullets. Grant Ruperta. And our plaques and trophies this season are provided by K&R Tomahawk Awards and Trophies. Be sure to visit them at 1204 South 5th Street in Springfield. Tomahawk Awards and Trophies, 1204 South 5th Street in Springfield. 3rd and 5. Just over 3 minutes in the game. Cody takes his time. Gives to Ruperta. And looked like it was not a great exchange, but he held on to it. And
and that's
still
again,
got it.
Got to take care of the football right here.
Brought down by Riley.
Athens has 1 timeout remaining.
Also, there was Colby.
Final from Pleasant Plains. Cardinals win 21-6 over Porta. So starting to get some final scores here. SHG was up 35-0 in the 3rd quarter. And Jacksonville Route was up 42-0 at halftime. So,
and we're going to see them later this year on Friday Night Rivals. Excited about that.
Lutheran influx maybe has sparked the Route Rockets.
And that's Beardstown.
Yep.
And Jacksonville Route
at Illinois College.
And we have a timeout here. We'll take a short timeout. Be back with more. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. I'm Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson in Williamsville. 2:12 to go. The Bullets in control of this one, leading 33-14. 4th and 3 for the Bullets. And Cody on the keeper, left side, and has the first down, and that is good for a Shields first down.
Dylan Fletcher on the stop.
As it's just a matter of time now, Adam, for the Bullets to win this one. And
yeah, that was a gutsy play there. That was a big run by Cody to get the first down because that would give the Warriors some life, still some time on the clock. You know, you're kind of battling uphill at this point, but it ain't over till it's over.
That's right, 33-14. And really, you've said it a couple times, and honestly, the score, if you just tuned in or tuned in late, the score is not indicative of the way this game has been played. Williamsville's played better in the second half, but Athens has been right there, and the Bulls just played a little bit better here. So clock running inside, 1:46 to go. Cody, give there and up the middle. Just hang on to the ball, as you said, Adam, and that's all you need to do at this point if you're the Bullets. As it looks like they're going to win their opener, go to 1-0, and Athens will go to 0-1.
Yeah, I know Athens is going to be upset. You never want to lose. You don't want to lose to anybody, but Coach Knox talked about we're going to find out how good we are. This is a really good Athens Warrior team. I mean, they have not a whole lot to hang their heads about. The Williamsville Bullets played a great second half and have really turned it on and made some adjustments.
Yeah, the pitch to Ripperda and runs for a good gain there and out of bounds. That's good for another Shields first down for the Bullets, and Ripperda's had a good night himself.
Yeah, he's had a great.
Ripperda, and
we talked about the running
Cody.
game, and it got off to a slow start. They only had 38 yards rushing at halftime, but
incredible, yes.
The adjustments the offensive staff made at Williamsville has really made a difference here. And they've really kept the Warriors off the field.
And a really, really good attack here and on the ground tonight for the Bullets, and got some numbers on Ripperda.
Yeah, Grant Ripperda, 12 carries, 126 yards. He's had a heck of a night here tonight.
Cody and Spaniel and McGann all with over 20 yards rushing. And clock down to 34 seconds. Cody takes his time. They're just going to let it run down as long as they can.
Yep, the last snap of the game here.
So 20 seconds to go, and that's going to do it. The players shake hands, and time will expire here. And I want to congratulate the Williamsville Bullets, winning game one, 33-14. They open with a victory tonight here in Williamsville at home, and Athens drops their opener. But a pretty darn good game, and a lot of respect on both sides here, Adam. So we're going to take a short break, back with the player of the game announcement and the trophy presentation. You're watching CEFQ Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois. Paul Wappel, Adam Anderson, and the Williamsville Bullets have won the season opener for them, 33-14. And we are recapping tonight's game, and we have the Orthopedic Center of Illinois, I believe, player of the game, Adam.
I think we have
good
one.
candidates. And who is the recipient?
Number 7, Keegan McGann. Called his name early, called it off. He made plays offensively, he made plays defensively. He was just all over the field tonight for the Bullets, and it started early. He really kind of helped get the ball rolling, and he is our player of the game.
Yeah, well, certainly well-deserving, and he's got a bright future ahead of him, Adam. He's young and just a sophomore, so long way to go for him, and quite a talent. He was all over the place, as we said, and certainly deserving. Congratulations for being the Orthopedic Center of Illinois player of the game, Keegan McGann. And right now we'll go down to Thomas Patrick
we're with Keegan
on the
McGann,
sideline.
player of the game, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, getting it done on both sides of the ball. Keegan, first of all, congratulations. And how would you rate your performance today?
I mean, we got the win, so that's all that matters. Hey, the team behind me, it's all them. It is all them. They put me in the spot. They blocked for me. They threw it to me. They did everything. I can't take all the credit here. It's a big team effort. These guys up front, it's all them.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. You get to hold on to that trophy. And then I turn to, turn to Coach here. How would you rate your performance? I know week 1 of the season, were there any jitters? Were you playing loose today? How would everything go?
Week 1's always funky, always hard. I think we did a lot of great things, but there's a lot of things to work on. I thought we were pretty flat early, and I think we responded after halftime.
Now, is it fair to make any comparisons to the team last year that went 9-0 and had a deep run in the playoffs?
I don't know. This is a really good football team. We got a lot of work to do, but yeah, they were a great team last year. This is a great team this year.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you still undefeated on Friday Night Rivals?
Undefeated on Friday Night Rivals. Why don't you come out every week?
Yeah, exactly. All right, congratulations, Coach. All right, let's give him the trophy here, guys.
All right, congratulations to the Williamsville Bullets. They pick up the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals Champions Trophy for winning tonight, and as they said, they're undefeated on Friday Night Rivals. More power to them. They played well tonight, and they deserve it. So
yeah, shout out Seth Coons, the real coach in the Coons family.
All right, want to let you know that next week, CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute of Illinois, brings you week 2. We'll head to New Berlin as the Pretzels take on the Maroa Forsyth Trojans. That's next Friday night, starting at 7 o'clock right here on CW23. That's going to do it for us from Williamsville. Adam Anderson, I've enjoyed it. It's been fun.
It's great to be back. It feels like home.
Yes, absolutely. Great night.
Great 8 weeks.
It's going to be. And Doug Opperman, take care of stats. Thanks to all the statisticians, camera operators, everybody who helped out. Donnie Tillman, Carly Bell, Thomas Patrick. All right, that's it from Williamsville. We'll see you next week in New Berlin. Good night, everybody.